Hello everyone, this is Dr. Nasser. In this video clip, I would like to tell you about elliptocytes. Elliptocytes are red blood cells that have this unique morphology of elongated, cigar-shaped cells that they have lost their normal round biconcave morphology. Elliptocytes can be seen in different conditions. Many are hereditary because there is a mutation in several different genes that are involved in cell membrane maintenance. So, for example, when the spectrin family is going to have mutation, that interior structure of the proteins that stabilize the cell membrane is going to become compromised. And when cells go through small vessels, they lose their shape, their round shape, and they become elongated, elliptical. And they have lost the ability to go back into their normal shape after they remove from the small blood vessel. Of course, you can see elliptocytes in other conditions. You can see quite often in thalassemias, in vitamin deficiency cases. However, when we are talking about hereditary elliptocytosis, that is the predominant morphology on the smear. As you can see in this field, elliptocytes are everywhere. Approximately, I would say about 90% of the cells, 85% of the cells are going to be elliptocytes. And that is a pattern that is going to be repeated across the field. You are going to have elliptocytes everywhere. So if I had seen a couple elliptocytes in one field, but in the subsequent field I did not see any elliptocytes, I would perhaps never call that elliptocyte. It's an artifact. It's not something that is going to be a true event. However, when you see elliptocytes being repeated, you have one or two, but you have one or two every one or two fields. Then that's point you have to start thinking about reporting that result. In most cases, it's not going to be a major cause of anemia. However, in about 10% of the cases, elliptocytosis can become very severe and cause severe anemia. And one of the treatment for that condition, if it is becoming dangerous, is going to be splenectomy to remove the spleen in order to prevent the spleen from sequestering elliptocytes because of their abnormal shape in the spleen. So elliptocytes are going to increase their lifespan and they would be able to carry on their task. You can see again in various fields, elliptocytes are dominant, elongated, and you even can see the central pallor, but the cell is elongated because it cannot regain its normal cell morphology. There is another variation of elliptocytes. We call that ovalocytes. You do see that condition quite often with vitamin B12 and folate deficiency, but in that condition you have more of a morphology, an oval shape morphology rather than elliptical. In future clips we will provide more detailed information about the difference between elliptocytes and ovalocytes as we encounter them in the subsequent smears.